Yeah, turn the speakers up. You're locked in with the best, rolling with Carlos. Let's go.
What's up, FinTalk family? What's up, Dolphin Nation? In today's video, we're going to go ahead and take a look at day 9 of training camp. Malik Willis looked good in day 9 of training camp. Let me go ahead and tell you a fact. Linebacker, before we get started, linebacker Bob Brandowski posted 4.5 sacks to lead the AFC champ Miami Dolphins during the strike-shortened season of 1982, the first season that the category was an official NFL stat. Let's go ahead and listen to Malik Willis. Then we'll listen to Caden Proctor, then Aaron Brewer, and then I'll read you some stats from day 9 and some action from day 9.
We've really seen you take a step forward this week just with your playmaking ability. Just what has been behind that?
Just continuing to work with the guys and get these reps. That's all this training camp is really about. It's about building confidence and the little things we got to do each play. And regardless of whether the defense win or offense win, are we doing things to execute?
I've seen you kind of develop a nice chemistry with Caleb Douglas, even sometimes with him being a safety valve for you. Just what is it about him that makes him so dynamic?
I think he's a great player. I wouldn't even say even a safety valve yet. I'm still trying to figure everybody out. Everybody's trying to figure me out. We're trying to figure this out together and obviously do whatever the play call that Bobby brings in to the best of our ability. And he's been making nice grabs on the times where he's the option, where he's the read. So I'm excited for him. I think he's doing a great job getting open. I think he's attacking the mental side of it. It's been great.
Nick, have you always been comfortable throwing on the move, or is that an area that you feel you've improved throughout your career?
I feel like I just try to continue to work on everything, taking it one day, one play, one practice at a time, and figuring out where I can keep getting better. And nobody's perfect, so we always got stuff to get better at.
Is it harder for you to be accurate on the move, or no?
I don't think it's comparable. I think they're two different things. I try to do the best I can to get it to our guys regardless.
The touchdown you scrambled for, take us through what's happening on that play as you go through your progression. Maybe sense the pressure coming, spin around, and ultimately get into the end zone.
Yeah, first, second, third read were gloved. I mean, and continued. I tried to get to my fourth read, chopped one inside late on AJ, and just got outside and looked for our fourth read to move around, but it just so happened somebody took him, so I just ran it in. Works out like that sometimes. All you can do is be grateful.
Why was it important for you to get in front of the team and address the team? What do you hope your teammates took from what you said?
I just wanted to talk to the offense and just have a man-to-man conversation. Like, we got to understand this is a business, and we got to take what we do personal. We got to take pride in it, and we got to do it to the best of our ability, regardless if we're calling plays to beat the defense or not. We're not calling plays to beat the defense. We're calling plays that we want to use throughout the year, and we're trying to get better at those plays. And whether we win the down or not, are we doing everything that we can do to execute the play call? Are we doing our job on the O-line? Are we doing our job at the receiver? Are you at the right depth? Regardless if I have to check it down or it's a touchdown, is everybody doing the right thing? That's what it's about, building confidence in those things. So when we get in those moments and we need them, we just revert to our training.
How long have you been comfortable taking a step like that, getting up in front of everybody the way you did?
It's just a conversation more than anything. I don't know if you need some super courage or anything else. These are the people I work with every day, I go to war with. We're in the weight room. We've been together, 6 months already, so it's just talking to the guys.
Malik, I got a two-part question for you. Number one, what percentage of your game would you say the run game is? 40%, 50%? And number two, will we ever see it before the season opener, understanding that Haf wants you to stay in the pocket for part of training camp, and then preseason maybe you don't play that much, et cetera. So what percentage, and will we see it before the opener fully integrated?
Number one, I wouldn't say a percentage. You try to just take what the defense gives you, really, and try to do the best to, like I said, execute the play. And whenever an opportunity arises to go and get a first down, you want to try to do that. The more first downs you stack, the closer you get to the end zone. And two, I'm not sure. I don't think so. Not until you play real games. Then you got to protect yourself and obviously play football. That's what we're here to do.
What advice did you get as a young player that really sat well with you, and what advice do you give young players now that will help them during this process?
Stay confident, regardless of the situation, because you are here for a reason. Obviously, there's only so many NFL football players, and you're one of them. So you got to have that same mindset. Like, the only thing that's different from the guy that's getting paid however much money and a rookie coming in is they've been in it a little longer. You know, they're a little older. They've seen a little bit more stuff, but the physical ability, all the guys can play.
Yesterday, Hafley talked about having an unscripted practice. What were you able to take away from that differs from a typical scripted practice?
It challenges the guys. They don't know what's coming, so obviously they can't study really hard on just a certain play or a certain scheme, but they got to be ready to run whatever's called, just like a true game or a true scenario where, like, we were going second down into a third down pass, and we didn't have the third down pass scripted. We had the second down pass or the second down play scripted, so they knew going in what we were going to try to run, and they just got to react to the situation like a true game. You don't know how many yards somebody's going to get on a run play or how many yards they're going to get on a pass play in second and long.
Some days I've noticed your shoes. Can you give us the story? Does somebody design them for you, or what is the story on your shoes?
You know, they just for the feet, cover them and whatnot. No, but there's some shoes, you know, they cleats. That's always good. Yeah. But for real, Jordan Love, he put me on to, like, you can just get some cleats with anything on them, and we would take them from, like, sneakers. So he had the off-white ones last year, and then I got a pair of those, and we had those. And then this year I picked a different pair of shoes and just put them on my normal cleat. It's a pair of Air Force Ones. They're silver with the sparkles like that, and I just put them in our color.
All right, guys. The main point I took from this press conference is he's 2 points.
I was scrolling
He's still getting used to the receiving core, the players overall, and the number one key factor he's been told by veterans in the past was always be confident in yourself. Those are the 2 key points I took away from that press conference. Now let's listen to Caden Proctor.
How did it feel to be out there, Hard Rock Stadium, fans in the stands?
Man, it felt wonderful to me. It's my first time playing out there, and got a really great experience. You know, the fans were loving it. They were cheering, and that's definitely exciting for us to see.
What's the physicality like out there? Is there some tackling periods too, so the defense is getting after it?
Yeah, very physical out there. I mean, for offensive line, defensive line, it's really about the same. No matter if it's a third period or a live period, we're going all out. So pretty much the same, but, you know, just trying to drive through the block, you know, because our defenders trying to, you know, tackle the ball carrier, and once they get the ball carrier, you know, just emphasizing pushing the pile, you know. So
what's something you've learned from the first, I think, 9 practices? Now your first 9 practices as a pro. What's something you've taken away that you didn't maybe expect coming in?
Yeah, something taken away is like in college, I was a big reach. You know, I reach, and it really didn't take me like until practice 7, 8. You know, and today where it's like it's really getting instilled in me to, you know, be patient with my hand, because, you know, going against, you know, Zach Sealer and guys like that, you know, you got to be on your A game. So.
Have you talked to Patrick Paul about that? Because he had a similar thing coming out of college where he would have those kind of reach blocks as well, but then he kind of changed his style. Have you talked to him about that at all?
Not too much. I mean, Pat, you know, he does his thing. I kind of just talk to Coach, you know, trying to get you know, points from Coach and just learn the best as I can. But, you know, those guys help me out a lot too, you know.
What's the best advice that veterans have given you that's helped you throughout your camp?
I would just say, like, focusing on, you know, the play and what you're doing, you know, being where your feet are. Like, I know I'm going to get beat, be in practice, beat in the game, and it's about how you move forward with that. So,
how much more comfortable are you today than you were, say, a week and a half ago?
Very, very comfortable. I feel like it's great for me to, you know, be playing guard right now. To you know, you have to be available to, you know, play all 5 positions. You know, because we don't have as many guys as in college as you do in the NFL. So, you know, you got to be ready at all times. But I feel like it's been a great transition.
We've seen Malik Willis kind of take a big step this past week. Just what is it like when he starts getting to roll and all that fun stuff?
Yeah, I mean he's a great player. He's also one of the greatest leaders. He stood up in front of the team. That takes a lot of courage to talk to the team right there. Just man to man, just keeping it real. But he's a tremendous player. And you can see that. And I love blocking for him.
When was the team talk?
Yesterday, I believe. Yeah.
What was your biggest takeaway from what Willis had to say?
Really just kind of coming out and starting fast. You can't really start slow. Can't be sloppy. You have to get on teams early to have the success that you want to have.
Are you looking forward to next week facing an opponent finally? Enjoyed practicing in Washington. First time as
for sure. Yeah, the guys have been telling me those are fun. Like the practices are fun. They're high intensity, and I get to go out there, with my teammates, with the group of 5 and with the 11 on the field, and go out there and showcase our talents.
Guys on that Commanders team that you played with?
I believe Trey Amos is the only one that I played with, but some former guys, and Deron Payne. So,
And one major takeaway taken away so far is to stay confident and believe in himself, because mistakes are going to be made, and you just got to keep going forward. Mr. Chop Robinson.
Chop, so tackling to the ground for the first time, we know you didn't do it every period, but when you did it, how did it feel out there?
I mean, it felt great. Just the guys competing. Everybody was riled up, of course. It's different from thud, and then you could take somebody to the ground. So everybody was just doing their job and just having fun out there, for real.
Anything or anybody stand out in that time, in that period?
Really just for me, just the offensive line and the defensive line. Like, we were just battling back to back, getting on each other, competing with each other, talking trash to each other, just having fun. That's all it was.
It looks to me like you've developed a really strong counter move back inside to complement the speed rush outside. Is that an accurate assessment, and what goes into that?
Yeah, for me, it's just my speed off the edge. I know a lot of guys are going to try to cut that off, so me being able to counter in and work on that it'll help my game for sure.
What's it like chasing after Malik Willis, especially on that one play on the goal line?
I mean, it's different. He got wheels to him. I know him fast, but he got a little kick in his step. So I know when I'm attacking him, I got to hit his high shoulder, and I got to be able to ready for it when he escapes out and everything.
You think you got him on that?
I definitely got him on that for sure. I definitely got him on that for sure. Yeah. Nah, I got him. I got him for sure.
Chop, how do you feel that, I know we've asked you this a lot, how do you feel your camp has gone, and do you kind of micromanage your camp and every day, every rep, or do you look at a group of 3 practices and then I'll see how I did?
I mean, for me, it's just one day at a time. I'm not really listening to what people are saying, whether it's good or bad. I'm just going out there trying to be the best player I can for the team and just win my one-on-one and do everything I can, do my job.
As you've practiced for a bit at the new weight, how do you feel playing at that weight?
Yeah, I mean, I feel great. Definitely feel stronger, faster, more powerful. I can use more power moves instead of me just running off the edge and stuff like that. So I feel great for sure.
Have you kept it on?
Yeah, I'm still at the weight that I put on.
Coach Hafley was saying that not only have you gained confidence, but that he feels that you're gaining the confidence of your teammates. I thought that was an interesting remark. What do you think is the best way to gain your teammates' confidence?
Just doing your job. I'm an edge rusher, so I got to set the edge in the run game and get into the quarterback. Just doing my job and having my teammates trust in me when I got to do it.
What's it like for you to see so much change? When you came in, it was about you, Jalen, Chubb. Those guys are gone, and you're the last man standing from that group. What's that like for you?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a good opportunity. I love them guys. Them guys helped me my rookie year and last year, so I got so much respect for them. But it's my 3rd year now, so I just got to go out there and do me, and I hope them guys do well as well.
Chop, one-on-one battles in the drills, one-on-one. You and Patrick Paul have had a really good back-and-forth spirited battles. Next week, maybe you face Laramie Tunsil. What's the value of those one-on-ones, and how much do you take from it?
Yeah, I mean, Patrick Paul is a guy who's one of the top tackles in the league. So when you're going against him every day, it's iron sharpens iron. Sometimes I get him, sometimes he get me. But at the end of the day, we both getting better. So when you go out and practice like that, then when it comes to the game, it's going to be so much easier.
How much weight would you put on your battles with Laramie Tunsil if they happen one-on-one?
The same. I line up on the left side, I line up on the right side. It doesn't matter who I go against.
Do you like this switching sides?
Yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable on both sides. Wherever they align me, wherever me and Uche want to play, we just play that.
And what is the best advice that maybe a veteran gave you when you were a young player, and what advice do you give the young players now?
Really just take it one day at a time. Like it's a lot of people like to put the outside noise and pressure on themselves, but you really don't have to. At the end of the day, it's just football. You just got to do your job and show up and get better every day.
A few days ago, Coach Hafley referred to Zach Sealer as like a point guard, the point guard of this defensive line, because of his willingness to set up his teammates and make things happen for you. Like, what are the little things that Zach does that make your job easier, that helps put you in position to succeed?
I mean, he's super smart and he's selfless. Like, he's not a selfish guy. He wanted to put other people in position to make plays, and when you have somebody like that in the interior, it kind of works off each other because he'll put you in a position and you'll also put him in a position. So it's kind of just working with each other. That's it.
Chop, I've asked a few players about social media use, and I know there's a group of youngsters who have decided that we're not going to be on social media, at least during camp. What's been your experience with social media in the NFL? Are you on it every day? Do you go back at people? Does what people say affect you? What do you think about that?
Nah, I mean, the start of last year, I kind of deleted Instagram and Twitter, so I haven't had social media for like a year and a half almost. So for me, I'm just living everyday life, spending time with the guys, talking with my family, and just it honestly brought me closer to God and my people, and just enjoying that time.
So life has been better, you would say?
Yeah, way better.
All right, there you guys have it. The thoughts on Chop Robinson. We will now listen to Aaron Brewer, and then I'll read you what happened day 9 of training camp.
We know you guys didn't tackle to the ground the whole practice, but when you did, what did it feel like?
It felt good, just to see the defense, how they responded, like we just been going back and forward. And so just to see the physicality of both sides of the balls today, it was a good sight to see.
Bro, I think this is practice either 8 or 9.
Nah.
Not that we're looking for one, but there hasn't been a fight, a head-to-head, a scuffle, anything like that. Is that something that has just been drilled from Coach Hafley, that like we don't do that with each other, or like, what is that normal?
Yeah, like last time I was on the podium, I was saying basically like we want to push it to the edge, like as close to fighting as possible. Like that's what Hafley wants us to do. Like you throw a punch, you out of practice. So ain't nobody trying to get thrown out of practice. So it'll probably get intense, but ain't nobody fighting. Probably get a pushing match, but ain't nobody throwing no punches. We're trying to practice.
What do you think of the progress the Rook who just spoke, Kenny Proctor, is making so far in camp?
I love how he evolving over the training camp right now. Every single day, like that's our goal. Like just take it one day at a time and come out every day with just one little thing to get better on, And so you see that every day with him, and he's phenomenal.
What was one thing he got better at today, you think?
I had to watch the tape, but we were both playing at the same time, so yeah.
How have you seen Malik Willis's comfort level develop in recent practices?
I see him like just building confidence over like just him and the receivers growing a relationship, him growing a relationship with the offensive line, just being comfortable in the pocket, and also just controlling the offense as a whole. Everybody's new, everybody's young, and so everybody building relationships and just trying to get comfortable with each other, find out everybody's personality. And I see like every day with him, from meetings to the field, like he's displaying it every day.
I guess he spoke in front of the team yesterday, coming into today. What did that show you?
That like how much he cared. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to be perfect, and so we were just talking on just the little things, And so him just talking to the team, that just showed how much he cares about the game, how much he cares about the team, how much he cares about us.
Kind of similar to Joe's question. I believe you two were together in Tennessee, right? Mm-hmm. How have you seen him grow from then until now?
I say just the confidence level, because like he's been in 2 totally different positions. Remember in Tennessee, he came and he was drafted high. He was supposed to be the next guy up. Then they brought in Will Levis, so he didn't really get his opportunity. And so from him being a backup quarterback to now having his own offense, the confidence he have, how he go about it, like you see him growing in those areas. And so it's dope to see him from back when he was a rookie to now in year 5.
Yeah, what do you see on tape from 10 on defense? It seems like he's making plays every single day out there.
No, he a dog. Like he be flying around, he play physical, play with his hands, and he's a real life football player. And like as everybody's seeing him from college and from what we see in the training camp now, like he's a dog, and he has all of my trust.
He and Caleb, getting back to Willis and Caleb kind of connected on a few deep bombs yesterday. Just what's it like for you guys to see that connection growing, and what will it mean for this season?
I feel that just give everyone on the team confidence, and definitely like Caleb being young and like understand like he is more than capable of being that guy in the NFL. And I feel that's where a lot of young dudes struggle with. Like they thinking of the NFL, and you know, it is a different level from college, but it's all the mindset, your mental, and how you come into the league. So if you believe in yourself and know you're capable of being great in this league, you can display it every day. And so him and Malik over this time with training camp, you see every day is looking like he's getting better and better. And so I feel he's just gaining more confidence in the offense.
Beyond just being back on the right side, do you see anything more that Jonah is bringing this year?
Yeah, he's definitely more comfortable on that right side. He's being more physical. He is more, I see like his intention on that right side, like just from what he struggled with last year. Like he's intentional about improving on all the little things he was struggling with last year.
Drew, out of the ordinary question. You wear the Guardian cap, right?
Yeah.
It's different this year, right? It's a little more sleek. Have you noticed any difference? And will you wear it in the game against Washington if you play?
No, I would not wear it. I only wear it for practice because it's just certain helmets you have to wear the Guardian cap in practice, and so I just have one of the helmets I have to wear the Guardian cap. In the game, I'm not wearing it. It's heavy. Yeah.
It's still heavy.
Yes. You can tell it's a difference between just having your helmet on with the Guardian cap and without the Guardian cap.
But it looks a little more sleek this year, right?
Yeah, they trying to add a little more swag to it. I still don't like it, though. Yeah.
Drew, what stands out about Jalen Wright this camp?
His focus out there. Like, you can see he's matured much more, and he's trying to just do everything he can. Like, his intensity, like, every rep, like, you see it, he bringing it every play, every rep, in everything we're doing, from in the weight room to on the field. Like, he's trying to grind. He's trying to make a name for himself.
What's the best advice that you give young players, rookies, maybe when you see them probably mentally struggling with something?
Best advice I can give them is just be confident and believe in yourself, because that's where it all starts with yourself. And so if you doubt in yourself, you're already behind the 8 ball. So be confident that you are more than able to do this. Like, we all human. We all put on our pads and wake up and put clothes on our back the same way. And so believe in yourself, and you don't have to wait on nothing. Like, you can come in rookie year and be great. And that's my message to all of them. Like, don't wait for greatness. Like, chase it right now and go get it.
Yeah, he says that the offensive line playing good, and Proctor's doing real good. And he likes the connection between Willis and the rookie receivers. And he tells the rookies just to have confidence in themselves. All right, guys, now I'm going to go ahead and read to you some action from the Saturday. And I'm also going to leave you some clips. He had clips on day 8, and you're going to have clips on day 9. The Miami Dolphins are holding training camp practice day 9 at our Rock Stadium on Saturday, August 8th, in front of fans and the media. First-year coach Jeff Hafley and the Miami Dolphins will have one more practice in Miami before traveling to Washington, D.C. for the joint practice and game. Hafley has promised more physical practices and want badly to have a more physical team. Fans have been focused on quarterback Malik Willis, running back Devon Chain, guard Cannon Proctor, wide receiver Caleb Douglas, defensive lineman Zach Zeeler, linebacker Jordan Brooks, cornerback Chris Johnson, and linebacker Jacob Rodriguez. 11-11 updates and observations. Rodney McGraw had a sack, but there was a false start. Malik Willis scrambled right off a broken red zone play and scored a touchdown. Malik Willis is mobile and accurate. Grant had pressure on Malik Willis. Quinn Ewers connected on a deep ball to Terrence Marshall with Alex Austin in coverage. Malik Willis hits a to roar while rolling out. He is a good thrower on the move. Cam Miller connected on a bomb to Taj Washington. Defensive lineman Zeke Biggers is a player to watch in 2026. Zeke Biggers had a good stop against Ollie Gordon II. Biggers has had a good camp. Josh Uche had a tackle for loss. Jacob Rodriguez making more plays at Dolphins practice. Jacob Rodriguez tipped a pass from Malik Willis. Jacob Rodriguez was in position to stop a quarterback draw. Malik Willis accurate at the Miami Dolphins training camp. Rolling to his right, Malik Willis was accurate for Tutu Atwell. Quinn Ewers held the ball and would have been sacked by Matthew Butler, who has done well. Miami Dolphins training camp practice and drills updates. Check regularly for updates from Joe Hall. All right, guys, there you have it. And like always, stay positive, stay on your grind, and go Dolphins. And there'll be clips in this video, by the way. So there'll be clips in this video, just like in day 8, I put clips in the video. So enjoy it, guys.
Yeah.